Ladies and gentlemen, so MrBeast actually tweeted about an hour and 10 minutes ago at this point. In the tweet, he states, "Over the last few days, I've become aware of serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts, period." Next paragraph. "During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I have seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions, period." Next final statement. "I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings." So, I like how Jake Franklin, that's Jake the Viking, I like how he said, "I don't know what I was expecting, but this ain't it." And then we got tweets like just replying to him, "Alex Rosen, this you king." That was MrBeast a year ago defending Kris from all that shit from the Sunny V2 video and all that. Anyways, if we just, I'm gonna just keep it there for now. My thoughts on this, I think that that third party investigating investigating Ava Tyson, is basically gonna find the same shit that we've all found, that Kiwi Farms has found, that the victims have came through with. Obviously, they might investigate the Snapchat account that got deleted. They might investigate the original tweets that got deleted, even though they got archived. Like, there's a whole internet archive of the tweets on there. They might just find some new stuff through Snapchat. You know, like maybe like the nudes or the alleged nudes that Kris Tyson sent the minors that he was talking to. So if they do find that, I still don't think that Kris Tyson's gonna face jail time. I think that he's just not gonna be allowed to have an internet career, which is, I mean, I guess it's better than no punishment and all, but yeah, this is kind of like a nothing burger for me. Like, because think about it, it's gonna take them about 3 to 4 months to really find something on Kris Tyson that's like new, right? And if anything new is gonna come out of it, it's gonna be like the Snapchat, like whatever they sent through Snapchat DMs. That's pretty much it. That's gonna be like the only new thing that came out of that. And that's if Snapchat even like cooperates and decides to forward those deleted messages and contents from Kris Tyson's Snapchat to the investigators as well. And that's going to take some time to do, because there's going to need to be some forms that'll have to be filled out and all that stuff. Obviously, MrBeast is known for a long time. I mean, this isn't even him typing this, if I'm being honest with you. This sounds like a PR team typing this, which is smart. I don't think it's smart to actually let Jimmy type his actual thoughts during this time. So that's a good move, I guess. And it's better than not acknowledging it at all. But yeah, it's a little underwhelming. It's like first of all, dude, you have a kid. So here's my personal opinion on it. You have a child audience. You have like 305 million subscribers, right? Most of those people, 65%, if not more, are kids. And you had a person on there that groomed someone that doesn't believe that they were groomed at all, even though like they met like the crew with their family and all that stuff. In those Discord conversations and other private social medias, I'm sure that they were having explicit convos while Lava GS was also a minor. I'm pretty sure that was also the case. But if they don't want to identify as a victim, then I'm not going to call them a victim. But I'm pretty sure that's what the case was. Not only that, you have other victims coming out as well. I don't really know because I haven't really been keeping up with it. But if I can find some like within this time of uploading, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that. Or I'm gonna just go ahead and like include like those images or videos within this. But yeah, this is at least I gotta acknowledge, but it's kind of disappointing, you know. That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, honestly, what more could you really expect? I mean, this is like a total PR thing to do. If Amazon does cancel like MrBeast's company and stuff like that, that's gonna be insane if it's over this. But it would be understandable as well, because Jimmy also, I mean, he has like an edgy history, but like I've said some. I'm pretty sure most of us here have like said some jokes and all that stuff. But I don't know about you guys personally. I've never actually joked about like messing around with like a minor, like how Jimmy did when he was talking about Bhad Bhabie when he was like 14 years old. Like, no, I've never said some outlandish shit like that. It's not even outlandish. It's gross. It's weird. It's like Drake level humor. Like, no. Uh, but anything else other than that, it's like a bit more tame, quote unquote. I mean, yeah, we've all made mistakes. It is what it is, but not to that level. There's levels to that shit. There's lines that you don't cross, and that's one of them. When it comes to like teenagers and younger, like you don't do that shit. Anyways, um, yeah, I mean, earlier today, I was editing a video on how EDP basically called out Kris Tyson, and this whole investigation. Honestly, I have to shout out this YouTuber Prism42 because he actually like really went in depth. Like after Sunny B2, like a year later, he really like went in depth on like Kris Tyson, got messages, got A logs, like chat logs and all that stuff of like all the evidence that just came out and that just started like exposing Kris Tyson. So he's the one that actually shined a light on this whole information. So shout out to Prism42. Really that dude really opened Pandora's box with this one. But yeah, these are my final thoughts. I don't think that anything's gonna get done, but yeah, this is what's going on. At least it got acknowledged. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Kris Tyson from MrBeast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old. I was actually friends with Lava GS at the time, who is the main victim of Kris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off. Not only that, but he's also under an NDA from when he worked for MrBeast Gaming for 2 years, and he tried to get me to join MrBeast Gaming himself, Lava. He's the one who actually sent me the contract and tried to get me to sign the NDA, at which point I ended our friendship because I knew they were just trying to silence me. Me and him were both initially involved in running Kris's Discord server, helping him set up his Twitch streams and moderating them.
Nate's calling me. Hey, what's up? You're on stream.
You just leaked your address. Please end your stream. As well as other technical back-end things that he needed help with. This Discord server that we were a part of had about 10 people in it, most of whom were minors. I'm not sure how they got in there, other than me and Lava. He won a giveaway and Kris invited him after that, and Kris invited me after I saw one of his tweets asking for help setting up a Garry's Mod server for the 10 million subscriber MrBeast video. This turned into us having lots of private conversations with Kris and playing video games with him for hours on end. Not only did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for, he would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. He would even go as far as linking me several different corn and hentai videos throughout the time of me talking with him. Not only that, but he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public. So when it was just a private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different corn images, alongside all these 15-year-olds. He would also frequently call me dad and daddy as well as the others, which I guess we all kind of just took as a joke at the time. You have to think this is someone who we looked up to at the time, we idolized, we thought was the coolest person in the world, so they couldn't really do any wrong in our eyes. But looking back, I was definitely uncomfortable at being called daddy by a 20-year-old. Even just thinking about it now, it's just uncomfortable. This server later went public and became his official Discord server, but before it did, he had me and Lava spend multiple days scrubbing this Discord server clean of all of the N-words he had sent in it, as well as his friends, as well as deleting the NSFW channels and making sure no one could see that he was spamming corn to minors. This story is so much bigger and runs so much deeper than any of you really realize, so if you want to hear more and you want a part 2, let me know.
I mean, listen, after all the images I posted in this video covering the Beast response to Kris Tyson, and after this right now, after all the Reddit logs I said, a lot of heinous shit that I typed in Reddit, a lot of the Snapchat logs, like the video evidence of Snapchat logs, all that stuff. You really don't need a third party investigation to investigate Kris Tyson. You really don't. The evidence is all right there. It's on the farms. It's all on the fucking internet. It's even on Twitter at this point. It's even on YouTube videos like Mudahar and stuff like that. So you don't, Jimmy knew the entire time. I mean, we all knew that. It doesn't take a kindergartner to figure that out. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Jimmy, we all know that. Like, Jimmy knew. Like, they were best friends from the start. So it is what it is. But this is why you gotta be involved in your kid's life, on like what they're watching, who they're looking up to. And you also gotta teach them about like the Bible, about morals, integrity, respect, discipline, courage, honor, and character. And that's pretty much it. Just so that they don't end up like these people. Other than that, you guys take it easy and you guys have a good night.